we all are in the same boat. We all are in the same sort of a situation, and so we are like in that sense we are brother and sisters. We have to really be sort of feeling that we are very much the same kind of nature, and we have to, we sort of like how do you say, we have to live harmony, the very harmoniously, and also we should then we will know that how important the help is, how important the love is. We can live here in this world, but living without love is something that is really terrible. So love is so important. We will know that what is the importance of the love. We will know that. Right now, we don't really know, because we don't really know we all are in the same boat. We don't really know the fact that we are in the same situation. We don't know. So therefore, we don't really sort of like get to the point where the activates love. You don't really activate love. Not that we don't have a love or we don't have a sense of compassion. We have a sense of compassion. We have a sense of love. We have that primordially, actually. But we don't really get to activate it. So therefore, love is sleeping. Like, the compassion, sense of compassion is also kind of a sleeping, and it's like a sort of like a covered. So therefore, it is not activated. So therefore, we should understand the equal right for everybody. That is the understanding what we have to really develop in our practice very strongly, the equal right. Not only the human right, or or that particular kind of particular race's right. No, it is just equal right of everybody. All the beings has an equal right, because we all feels the same thing. We all wants the same thing. When it comes to the happiness, when it comes to the sorrow, we don't want the sorrow. We want the happiness. No matter what sort of language you speak, what sort of nationality you are really belong to, or what sort of beings you are, like a human being or non-human being, everybody equally they come to the same point when we talk about this happiness and sorrow. So this is the point where you really have to understand that equal right, or that we have to really sort of understand whenever we feel, we see, we sort of come across with somebody else, we should say, yes, he must be going through the same thing that I'm going through. So therefore, that's the way you build a sense of closeness, a closeness to him or her. You don't really have to do anything; just spontaneously it will come. It will sort of like it will be there. The closeness or loving heart, kind heart is there. You will be, and then you will be like sort of automatically sort of open your heart to this person. Maybe not externally, but internally, innerly, you definitely will think that, okay, I wonder what he needs. I wonder what he wants. I wonder if I can do anything for him or for her. Something like that. That sort of mind is mind of sharing love, mind of sharing love, motivation of sharing love is automatically be there. So this is the outcome of mutual understanding. This is what I was talking last night. So we should be mutual understanding. We should always talk, and we should always be practicing that one. But mutual understanding, what we are talking and practicing, is in Buddhist we call it bodhicitta. Bodhi in this Sanskrit means enlightenment. Bodhi means enlightenment, and chitta is actually heart in the ancient language. So chitta is heart. So heart of the enlightenment, or mind of enlightenment. This actually refers to the what do you call that? the love of enlightenment. Love of enlightenment. Heart of enlightenment means love of enlightenment. In enlightenment, as I said this morning, that the enlightenment has love, has compassion, has all the different sorts of aspects. Enlightenment is not only one. You remember that, and that has to be. That should not be forgotten. That should not be ignored. Enlightenment is everything. So the bodhicitta is in the love of enlightenment, the aspects of enlightenment, which is love. That is the thing. So, heart of enlightenment, or people call it mind of enlightenment, which actually means love of enlightenment. So, love of enlightenment or love enlightenment, the love of enlightenment, these two are very much connected each other very much. Enlightenment is the kind of a main thing, and the love manifests it from the enlightenment. So love of enlightenment, you can say that too. So it's manifestation of enlightenment comes in the form of love, and love comes in the form of what? Comes out in the form of humanitarian work, like generosity, the practice of generosity, helping, in the form of medicine, form of education, form of clothing, and form of whatever, like money, etc., etc. So you have lots of different forms that you can think of. When it comes out of love, the love comes out in the form of many, many things. But actually, what you really have to really referring to is definitely the love of enlightenment. So this is what we call bodhicitta development, which is very, very important development in the entire Buddhist school, or in entire Buddhist sort of like practice actually. And so we cannot afford not to practice bodhicitta. That means the love of enlightenment.